What is up, guys? It's Lug here with Logic and Lever Gaming, and today we are checking out Satisfactory. I've been following this game since it was in early access, and I'm super excited to share it with you. Let's go ahead and start a new game. I'm going to start in the grassy fields, leave the intro on so you get the full experience. Got to name our save game, and let's get started.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall.
Here we go.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retropropulsion.
There it is, our world to exploit for all of its resources. Now if they just let me out of this pod.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Oh, I'm just acceptable. Okay, I see how it is. Ada. Got our nice little build gun there. Build tool.
Congratulations. You are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall.
Oh,
Welcome
the
to
3rd.
ABB in the binary system of Akicha.
So this is all new to me.
Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
The last time, Ada, would you quit interrupting me?
First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fixit procedure and equip the Fixit Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
So, as I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, this is all new to me. The last time I did an actual playthrough of this game, it was still before the 1.0 update, which is the full release of this game. So we're playing this together for the first time in the full version of Satisfactory. So I believe I'm going to have to look at my controls here. So tab is how we open our inventory. They want us to equip little zappy zap here.
Fixit Incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Okay, so we need to take care of this pod. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. And now,
Next objective. Use the
she's going to tell you.
scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Okay, so we got 300 meters, 300 meters, 500 meters. I'm going to go for the 300 meter right in front of us here. maybe I can get through this process without being interrupted too many more times by Ada. Go ahead and grab some of these. I do remember that from my last playthrough, and here she goes again.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use. Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate Fixit helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
So before I grab those berries, every time I discover a new resource or consumable, she's going to pop up on the screen, most likely interrupting me to explain what it is, so that you don't have to listen to me sit here and try to explain what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. There she is.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
So we have a hostile coming at us. I believe they're called fluffy tail hogs. I could be wrong on that. But basically we just gotta zap him a few times and not let him hit us like that. And after you zap him a few times, pick up his remains.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, interrupting previous message for higher priority message. Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fixit does not pay by the kilometer.
Okay, so now that that's out of the way, as I was saying before I was interrupted, basically there's a few different alien life forms that exist on this planet that I'm aware of. And all of them have different proteins, which can be later broke down into fuel and consumables. But for right now, you see me kind of jumping around, skipping ahead. I'm getting the materials we need to build the hub, which is the central, basically like the central command for our entire little operation we're setting up.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fixit pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective. Complete hub upgrade 1.
So here in the terminal, we have our terminal and we have our workbench. That's all we have right now. And here in the terminal, we have these phases we have to get through. But the first phase isn't actually a phase, it's tier 0. And it's building the hub. So we're going to go ahead and select milestone. And it says we need iron rods, which takes iron ingots. And to get iron ingots, we go over here. We have some iron up in our inventory right there. And we go ahead and just craft it. And once this is crafted, we need 10 of them, so we have 10 there. Go ahead and craft these. And then take it back over to the terminal. And upgrade the hub. Now we have more.
Hub
And
upgrade
basically,
1, storage and frame completed. Equipment,
so basically, what she was going to explain to you is this cycle is just a rinse and repeat of doing that over and over and over again until you build the hub out. And then slowly making more and more and more complex parts, automating said production lines, and scaling to complete those phases that we had talked about. So hub upgrade 2, what do we need? We need plates and rods. So we need some iron plates. Do that. Let's just go ahead and make up all of this iron we got here. Alright, now we've got that made up. Let's go ahead and make up our iron plates. I think we needed 10 of those and 20 of these. And of course, we're going to be a few short, so we're going to have to go over here and manually mine some of this iron. Now, eventually, we will get equipment such as miners and constructors and smelters and all kinds of other goodies to make this process go a lot quicker. But I wanted, for the full release of the game, I wanted to go ahead and play through from the very beginning. So go ahead and put those in there, put those in there. We need a few more iron rods. Let's go ahead and craft some more iron ingots. And we need some more rods. Go ahead and craft those. And put those into here. Done. Hub upgrade 2. It's actually starting to look like something now.
2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3.
So as you heard her say, basically these leaves and eventually the trees as well will be able to be used as fuel for our biomass burner here. So we're going to go ahead and throw some leaves in there. We're not going to turn it on yet. Let's go ahead and clear out our inventory real quick. Put the stuff we don't need. Put the sulfur away for later research, our extra fuel, and the hog remains. So I believe we have unlocked a few things. The equipment workshop is what we want to unlock next. And then we'll get back to upgrading the hub. So I don't think I needed many. Yeah, we just needed 2 more plates. Let's go ahead and craft these up real quick. And we'll throw down our equipment workshop. I think we're gonna put it, let's put it right here. Oh, I'm missing the plates I need. Made the ingots, not the plates. Okay, now we should be able to place it down. Yeah, there we go. Well, we'll throw it right there. Not super important. We can pick this up and move it to wherever we want to move it later on down the line. But for now, I want to interact with this. We need a portable miner, so we need a couple more iron bars. Let's go ahead and get some more iron bars. This is going to end up helping us move through these early stages of the game a little bit quicker with what I'm trying to do. And what I'm trying to do is unlock the portable miner, which we need to craft anyways to make the bigger miners down the line. But first, we have to get a couple of these portable miners, and that'll start mining the resource for us so we don't have to repeatedly run back and forth, sitting there smacking a rock over and over and over again to get what we need to get. Let's go ahead and just make a few more plates, and we got enough for 1 more rod. And we can make 1 of these. Well, we should be able to make 2 of them, actually. Yeah, 2 of them. Let's go ahead and make both of those. Run back over here. We need to now put that in our hand slot. And now we throw that there and that there, and these little guys will start mining this ore for us. But while they're doing that, I'll go ahead and just grab some myself. As you can see, it says impure there in the middle of the screen. So there's 3 types of ores in this game. There's impure, normal, and pure. And all of them have different production rates for the miners that we'll unlock a little bit later on. See, that mines a lot quicker than what we could do by hand. And with 2 of them running, it should fill up pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and make some more ingots. Okay, now what do we need for the hub upgrade 3? So we need iron, rods and plates, and then copper wire. How many plates did we need? 20, 20, and 20. So we need to find copper now. I believe there is one, should be one close by. Yeah, 100 meters. A little over 100 meters. So we'll go ahead and check our miners as we're running by. We're gonna pick this one up, and we're gonna take him over here and put him on the copper node. Always using our little hands here to grab every bush we can. We'll need those for fuel. Where is that copper node? Oh, right in front of me. So now we'll go ahead and just break the... Ooh, I hear a hog. There he is. So the easiest way to get around these guys is just to wait for them to charge you. Jump over, give him a little zappy zap on the back. He's gonna try it again. Might be able to get above him. There he is. Ooh. They are quick. And he's taken care of. Now we can mine this in peace. And we need to go back to our inventory, throw the miner in our hands. Plop that down. We'll go ahead and get rid of this while we're here. So we got that. Gonna need 30 of them, so we'll grab just a few extra. Okay. Let's go run back over to our hub. Swing by the iron node and grab all of our iron. And I'll go ahead and skip through this process. You already know what's about to happen. I'm going to craft all these up. So I will be right back. Welcome back, guys. I saved you the hassle having to sit there and watch me craft all that. I did have to run back over to the iron node because I got a little sidetracked and grab a little bit more iron, but we have now made all of our basic components we need for this next hub upgrade, plus a little bit extra. I made some wire, obviously, and then from the wire made some cable so we can connect and maybe get a miner and possibly a smelter up and running here. So let's go ahead and throw all our materials into the hub terminal, upgrade the hub. Now Ada.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fixit's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero-waste policy. We understand that Fixit pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
Okay, so hub upgrade 4. Looks like we need plates, cable, and concrete. Shouldn't be too difficult. We probably are going to want to make another portable miner. Let's go ahead and we'll craft a couple of them. I believe from where we spawned, the concrete node is a little far, so we'll go ahead and put 2 on each for now. Go run over here, we'll grab this iron. Gotta put these back in our inventory. We'll grab this iron out of here, throw down that. Run over to our copper node, which I believe is right up there. Grabbing our little leaves along the way. Did I run past it? I did. Throw down a second miner. Go ahead and grab that. And now we need to find limestone. I believe it's down there. Ooh, we got one closer. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this game, so it's a new experience. It is definitely not the same game as it was in early access. I can tell you that. It has come a long way. So go ahead and throw a couple of these guys down there. Did I end up making one extra? I made 2 extra. So we are going to need a lot of concrete, so I'll just go ahead and throw these 2 guys down here. And then we need to grab some for ourselves. Now I wonder, we do have enough resources for it. So you can place down, this is basically the same thing as the workbench and the hub that's up there, but we can craft on the go. So let's go ahead and just see how many of these. Grab that, that. Grabbing all this concrete. Concrete's going to be one of those that we use for everything. It's the foundation of base building in this game. So we'll go ahead and craft up some of that. And hopefully after this one we should, I don't know, do we? We do. So we have a smelter and we have the constructor. So we're going to need to continue making some of this concrete. And then I think I'm going to throw 2 smelters down and start processing some of this ore that we got. Grab some more leaves for fuel. Just grab everything out of these one more time. Try to be as efficient as possible. Okay. I should be able to get back up right here. And our hub is right over here. I think once I get it all built, I'm going to move it in between all the nodes, just to make it a little bit easier for collection, at least in these first few intro sections, or in the start of the game basically. Okay, so now what do we need for this? Hub upgrade 4, we need 10 concrete, 20 cable, 75 plates. Before we do that, I'm gonna want to throw down, actually let's get rid of this real quick. We should be able to just rebuild right from where we left off. Special, the hub, put it somewhere like right here. Is that going to be in the way? That is going to be in the way. Go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go run up here. I remember I said I was going to put it up here. And look at all this flat real estate we got. Plop that down. And then go ahead and put our fuel in. And a power pole. Connect generator to the power pole. Now we are producing power. And then for production, I'm gonna throw down smelters, which we need more copper wire for. Perfect. Let's create a little bit more wire. 10 should be plenty. I believe that was all we needed. Yes, it was. So throw down this. Looks like we need one more wire. Which is nice because they craft in twos. Reason I wanted 2 of these smelters is so we can do 1 for iron and 1 for copper. Now these are powered. We're going to select copper for this one. Go ahead and throw that copper in there. It's going to start producing. Select iron for this one. Throw that iron in there. It'll start producing. And then now we can focus on the upgrades. While that's running, let's go ahead and clear our inventory again. Get rid of the extra stuff. I think now would be a good time. We'll go run and get all of our resources. So let's go up here and grab our copper first. Grab all. Grab all. And keep snatching up all these leaves. Grab all. Grab all. Grab all. And grab all. Got a ton of limestone to turn into concrete. Which means we're going to need to throw down a constructor sooner than later. So let's go ahead and let's just get this hub upgrade out of the way and we can get a constructor going. So the whole name of the game here is automation. Automation, automation, automation. Let's see what our power is looking like. So our capacity is 20. We are only using 8 megawatts of consumption. So this is the, as you add more machines, especially ones that aren't working 24/7, you'll have your max consumption, which means the maximum amount of energy you're going to be using when everything is at 100%, and then what your actual consumption is this orange one. And then you have your production of like how many you're actually using at that moment. So we do have enough to throw down a constructor. Ooh, we don't have the parts for that yet. So we are going to have to craft. We need cable, concrete, and we have the concrete. We have some of the plates, and we have all the cable. So we just need more plates. I believe we had 50 something, so we'll do 25, should put us over the mark. There's only 2 left. Make some rods. Okay. Hub upgrade 4, done.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
I'm pretty sure she just called me stupid. Basically what we unlocked is we unlocked conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. And this is going to allow us to connect our machines. So I'll be able to take these smelters and connect them to constructors to create more advanced products. But first things first, let's look in here. So we've unlocked screws and reinforced plates. So we're going to need some screws. We need to make 2 of these plates. Go ahead and craft those. We're going to need some wire. You'll learn with this game you can never have enough of anything. Craft a little bit of cable, see where we're at. So we have plenty to make our first constructor. Just go ahead and throw him out here somewhere. Yeah, we'll throw it out here. And then we need to connect it. And now we need to tell it what to do. Concrete. And just like that, now we're producing concrete as well. So we've unlocked something in here. Customizer. Let's go with the channel colors and go with a blue of some kind. Make it nice and bright. Add some charms. Maybe some designs. I like the neon look. So now when we pull out the build gun, I'll just select something. Yeah, I like the look of that. Okay. So these probably need more. Take all of those. Take all of those. Okay, now what do we need for the last hub upgrade? We need iron rods, we need cable, and we need concrete. So let's go ahead and create the iron rods. I do like this new feature that was not here in early access, which is the auto craft. I'm not sure when it was added to the game, but it makes life a whole lot easier, especially in the early game when you are handcrafting everything.
Hub upgrade 5, power expansion, completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fixit pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you
I
are
wonder why.
experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 6.
Oh, there's another hub upgrade. Great. Just go ahead and grab our materials here that we've been crafting. What do you want for hub upgrade 6? I mean, it is a pretty important one. Biomass will be more efficient to burn. We have a burner, so we can set up a little power grid. And then our space elevator, which we'll get into that more later. And more inventory slots. So let's get to crafting. Looks like we need 100, 100, 150. Okay. So we can get the 50 concrete real quick by hand. Okay, we're back. And we have all of our resources that we need. Go ahead and complete the hub upgrade.
Hub
Got
upgrade
all kinds of
6.
new
Landing
stuff.
platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized.
Here it comes.
Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
She's very, very rude. Let's grab some more leaves, make sure our generators don't run out. Go ahead and top off our generators. And I think this is going to be a good spot to end the video. If you did like this, please let me know in the comments and feel free to like and subscribe. It all helps the channel. And we'll see you in the next one.